Hello Internet, I'm back once again with some more Path of Exile 2. Still continuing to grind this monk as high as I can before the league ends, or before the new patch comes out maybe. Got a nice area juiced up with decent amount of XP. Don't have any XP maps, not particularly bothered about buying them. Could if I wanted to, but I'm not particularly bothered. Does this connect over here? Looks like I might have to go all the way around. Am I particularly bothered about juicing this? Nah, I only really want one fragment. I'm not even bothered about getting multiple, so I'll just probably find a semi-decent map to chuck it in. It's Val City, so it'll be Doriani. Should be fine. Go put away some of these. Yeah, minus 15% resistances I don't particularly want. Have I got any Citadel maps I sectioned out? Particularly high drop chance. I can't do this because the energy shield recovery rate would take mine to 0 probably, which would screw me. Penetrates 11% elemental resistances isn't bad, but it's only a single portal. If I have something with 100% chance and 2 portals, is that another life and energy shield? God, those are going straight into Doriani. Ignited ground 80%? Don't think so. Chilled ground. She's just going to slow me a bit. I might go with this 95% chilled ground here. These two can get sold to Doriani. There you go. Yeah, and then can I hit it with some of the... Do I have any? I don't. Quickly reforge some. I think it's Envy that gives increased waystone drop chance, right? So yeah, put that waystone drop chance in there. Not in there. What are you doing, man? Forgotten all the buttons apparently. That gives me 185%, so maybe I get an extra one, which would be nice. I'm going to put that away in Magic Find. So I'm just building up these Magic Find ones for when I want to go do some quantity rarity farming. Be good. But for now, I'm just going to whack this one in, see what happens. I think I got to it. I did. Cool. In you go. 185%. Hopefully we hit unstable energies. Gives us an extra 25% on that. That would be great. We will see what happens when we get in here. Also, a bit of a change of music today. I've swapped out the usual sort of chill dubstep garage soundtrack for an album by a band called Pomegranate Tiger, if anybody's interested. Pretty good prog metal band from Canada. I haven't listened to these guys in a long time. So I'm going back to some of their old albums. Bit of a nostalgia trip. Actually works better as background music than I thought. Really nice. Triple Essence. I have some lag in here. Wow. What is that about? Sandsworn? Probably not worth it. I don't think a Sacramental is either. I think it's only the rain that's still worth it. Jesus! There's a Camison there. I'll take a Camison. I'm gonna clear this whole thing, I think. Whoop! I think he stunned me for a second. Or maybe it was the chilled ground that got me. Nah. It's one of the worst corridors in the game. This, like, when you do this in campaign and you run through here and you just get fucking absolutely destroyed by them all. I should maybe go up first. Nope, I spotted a chest now to open it, so... Jesus! How quick do you want to be, dude? Fucking hell. Huh! Wasn't even worth it. Oh, actually. I have the wrong loot filter on. Let's do that. And I shouldn't see half the crap on the floor anymore. I always forget to, like, swap between my SSF loot filter and, like, my endgame loot filter. It'd be really nice if GGG gave us the ability to assign loot filters to characters. That would be great. If you could, like, you know, say this character, if I load this character, load this loot filter with it, that would be fantastic. So you can have separate loot filters for, like, different classes. Or a different loot filter for hardcore versus softcore, or Trade League versus SSF. That'd be great. My companion's just gonna, like, go out there and kill stuff by himself. Excuse me, sir. But not. Oh. I like that sometimes he just dies out of nowhere. Like, there was no enemies around. He was just stood here and then he just went boop and decided to die. Companion just committing hurry. I need to go this way. Is there even anything this way? Probably not. Okay, there is. Oh. A little empty this place today. Usually it's like non-stop monsters, but this seems a bit empty. Getting stuck on the environment, it's always fun. Oh, that was speedy. What did I actually get on the Waystone drop chance? 298%? Huh. Nice. We definitely hit unstable energies on the prefixes. What's this? The most annoying motherfucker in the world. Never stand still for more than a second. I'm trying to get lightning rods on this guy, just like... See? The very second that I got all my lightning rods down, I was about to fire on him. He just jumps and moves out of the way. Doesn't even jump, he disappears and reappears. Teleporting motherfucker. Wow. Nothing good out of any of these rares at all so far. The filters are just hiding it all because it's all crap, so it looks like they're not dropping anything. Whoop. Yeah, again, nothing. Level 17 skill gems in tier 15 maps. I mean, what's going on? I'm just shocking. If there's anything else in there worth getting. Maybe there's a gamba box there, let's see. Two first. Yeah. Oh, frozen. Do I not have a freeze charm in? How did he freeze me then with a freeze charm in? Grants immunity to freeze. So how did he get frozen with an active freeze charm with... Oh, arachnophobia. Later. Another one. I haven't seen any of that annoying thing that hits you with like the fire slash that you find in deliriums yet. Oh, no, that was again a cold one. Come on. Wow. This has been the most disappointing citadel in terms of loot for a while. Yes, I'm gonna go over here and get these ones. Oh, strongbox. Ah. Lag, lag, lag. I'm taking that because I'm planning on making a YouTube short where I just corrupt like I want to get a whole tab's worth of uniques and then I'm going to corrupt them all just see if anything interesting happens. Like maybe I get something that's like a really useless unique but with like a really good implicit just to see what happens more than anything, and then maybe I can make a YouTube short out of it. First ever YouTube short. Try and play the YouTube game a little bit. Seems like most people are doing that as a way to sort of funnel people up, get people over to Twitch. Get me some of that. Ah! What are you? Did that say crit resistant and lightning resistant? I mean, dude. I'm playing a lightning crit build. Can you not throw enemies at me that are crit and lightning resistant? It's the biggest two annoying mods for this build. It throws both of them at me at the same monster. Where is this fucker? I keep just running around in circles. Where is he, bro? Let's go all the way back. Christ. Do you wanna die and respawn, buddy? Yep, there it is. I don't know how people get their companions to survive for so long. Like, I have all the support gems I thought I'd need in there. He just seems to die all the time. I don't particularly know why. I'm probably just doing something wrong. Excuse me. Thank you. Get yourself out of the way while I try to go find this dude. It's just around this corner. And then we can go see what this, I don't think I've fought Doryani with this new bow yet, so we can go see if I can hit the, whoop! See if I can hit the combo correctly. That's a decent waystone drop. Take that. Maybe there's a decent quant in there or something. Did that drop a checkpoint? Yeah. I guess I don't have. Oh, maybe I do. I haven't got. The only checkpoints I have are these two. So I'm just gonna have to run back there. Okay. Well. I definitely should have hit one of the checkpoints at the top of the map when I was up there. Nobody to blame for that but myself. is doing that? What was hitting me while there was nothing, no enemies here? Something hit me twice then while there was nothing here. God damn it, man. Is that two bosses? I thought this was Doriani. There's one Doriani and one's his machine thing. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is. Skill support gems. Never roll critical. I'm not going to use Ambrosia because Ambrosia makes it way too hard to do anything. So I end up just losing all of my mana.
So.
Yep. Come on. Yes, yes. Come on. Ah, did I miss the... I must have missed the tornado then. God damn it, man. Did I shock him then? Or electrocute him? Something, he wasn't moving. Two crisis fragments. Happy days. Took both of those. A green pair of tree runners, which I'll probably take. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with the tier 3 ones. Well, that was nice. That was probably... That was one of the easiest Doriani kills I've done. Good days. I think I might have had a Jumanra Citadel on my Atlas as well, so I've got to see about that. Identify these things. Ah, nope. Wow. The only mod on it is the T1 reduced attribute requirements, which I'm not bothered working around. That's no good either. That's no good either. It's got a little bit of quality on it, but I don't care.
Speak.
Enjoy. That can go in the corruption box for the corrupting a whole stash tabs worth of items video, hopefully. Crisis fragments can go in Citadel loot. Yes, I clicked and dragged them in there, Sumi. Don't know why I'm keeping these jewels, but I am going to just whack them into a dump that I have somewhere with some stuff free. And I'm going to go have a look at the Atlas and decide what else I'm going to do. So that's that Citadel completed. Which is good. Somebody actually wants to buy this breach ring? Which one? That one. Is that the double flat one? Yeah. I mean, the suffixes are kind of garbage. I mean, T1 max rolled increased mana regen rate isn't bad. And a T3 fire res isn't bad, but the gain isn't great. Huge accuracy. For an Amazon, this would be really good. Let's see if this guy's playing Amazon. Did you send me a second whisper? Yes. Calm down, man. They are an Amazon. Fucking knew it. That's going to be a nice fucking... That's a nice breach ring for an Amazon. Flat fizz, flat lightning, so probably lightning spear. 623 to accuracy. I mean, it's a really good ring for an Amazon build. And I've probably got to charge more for it. It's just... League End. It's like... I don't really care. I don't need to buy anything. I don't need my divines for anything. I could maybe buy some XP maps, but I'm not particularly bothered. I'm going to put all this away. Yes, I'm clicking and dragging these because otherwise it puts them in my Delirium tab. Puts them in here. It gets really annoying. Go back in there. I don't think I have any experienced ones hanging around. I do have some experienced ones hanging around. One. Like anything nasty on it? Critical hit chance, movement speed, attack speed, cast speed, ailment threshold, stun threshold, but that's their increased thresholds, which I don't really care. And that's just a raw 37? Oh, I really messed up yesterday when I was looking. Yeah, I didn't check at all. I actually have these two that can both be run. And I think I have some of the, yeah, I have some Sinistral Coronations. So let's roll these, see what they come out at. Rarity. Additional chests. I don't think I have any of the ones for Exalts. But I could buy some of the ones for Exalts and see if I can roll these as all prefix maps. It's 2 with... Yeah, I think I'm going to buy... I forget what they're called. Next Exalted Orb will add only prefix modifiers. Yep, Sinistral Exaltation. I need 2 right now. How much are they? 60 Exalts? I can get 3 for a Chaos. Fine. Get 3. Why is there all this in here? Take these Chaos out. Put them back in the stash. What did we get? Increased number of rares. Fire monsters, monster life. I'm going to keep both of these. Is monster life a suffix? It is. So that one's slightly worse. This one's slightly better. And I can probably deli these to add more. Yeah. Not the monster life one, I don't think. On. 24% pack size. Okay, that's looking pretty good now. Go run this. Now I have to find my XP area again. This is a corrupted nexus. It says go here next. Which I can't do. Was this my XP area? I don't think it was. 8%. 8%. I don't think this is my XP area because I had... I think it is actually. No, it wasn't because I had more. There's another citadel there. That's a Geno stone. Right, I have a moment of zen. That'll get me another thing to corrupt at least. I just need to find where that XP area that I juiced was. Because I didn't bookmark it, because I am an idiot. Sandwich. Where was it, man? Christ. Is it here? No, these are only 14%ers. I had an area that I juiced for XP somewhere that had some like 60% maps on it. 43s. I was here. 43, 43. Okay. XP is here. Jedi. I do. Yep. So now I know that this is my XP area, which makes sense. And then see if there's anything good here, or if these are all 43s. I think most of these are going to be 43s, to be fair, but we can just quickly check. Let's have a look. Is there any above 43? 50? 50, but it's a valve factory? Yeah, no. Steaming Springs, 26. Creek, 26. And these are all going to be less, aren't they? Yeah. I think the best overlap was like here-ish. And I've probably done most of them. 43, 43. What's that? Abyss? I'll do this Abyss. 37%. What's the other one? 38. So I'm only losing 1% by not doing this one. There's no rarity or quant on this, so trying to decide it should be better. This one has pack size and rare monsters, so I'm going to go with that. Should be good. Abyss. See what we rolled on the XP. 113% increased. It's pretty good. See what this is like now I've hit 96. Also make sure I took the bossing support gem out. I did. I forget to do that every time. Maybe on my ritualist I can find a setup where I don't have to swap support gems for bosses. I don't really have to swap them for bosses on this, it's more for pinnacles. I suppose if I'm doing pinnacles I'm just going to run multiple pinnacles, so. But I get back from breach stones and I've, you know, still forgotten to swap my support gems out, so. I think the idea I came up with the other day about letting us assign support gems like we do with skills. Can't talk. I'm gonna go down here and start up from here so I don't have to backtrack on myself, hopefully. Or not, because, you know, it doesn't connect together. Totally didn't get baited into that. In which case, I'll go left first, I think. Trying not to do as much backtracking, but I suppose I can only do as much as the GGG allows. Mixing up my ARPG developers there. Useful if, you know, ARPG developers didn't all have G in their name. EHG, GGG. I thought that was something nicer that dropped out of that monster then.
The dreamer provides.
Another Chaos Orb. I might have more Chaos Orbs than I have Exalteds at the moment. There it is, there's the goddamn attack that I hate so much. Gets me every time. I think it's more annoying than Chaos Plants. But you could solve the Chaos Plants. For that, every time it hits me. Every goddamn time. I guess I'm just not good enough, I need to get better. Guess it's a skill issue. I think after 1,000 hours I'd be able to dodge it, but what does it say? You need 20,000 hours in something to be considered an expert at it, is it? I'm not sure I'll ever get to the day where I've got 20,000 hours in PoE2. Although I think Zizaran might have that amount of hours in PoE1, so maybe I get that. Do you know what? I wish more of this map connected together. The amount of like empty ledges and ridges and stuff is really annoying. Can't wait for more map variety in 0.3. Especially if we end up getting the other 3 acts, which I think we probably will. It's going to give us so much more map variety because we've got so much more to draw on from the extra 3 campaigns. Extra 3 acts. Which will also hopefully increase like boss variety, base item type variety, like so much stuff hangs off getting those additional campaign acts. Most of the changes that I would like to see come from getting the last 3 acts. If it would remove cruel mode. Ugh. How much I hate having to run campaign twice. Just feels like such a slog in cruel. It's not a slog for gear or anything, it's just a slog of just done all this, now I have to go through it again, listen to the same voice lines. But it's early access. If you came in expecting a finished game, it's probably your fault. God damn, this breach is weird. 1 minute they're coming from one direction, 1 minute they swap and come from the other direction again. Yep. See ya. There's a strong box, and then that's probably it for this map. What do we get XP wise? 1%? To be fair, I was expecting that I'd probably just still be sat on 1 after this, so 2's fine. 2's nice. We'll take it. Yeah. And I don't think I'm going to bother going and doing this expedition, so... Oh, I love banning the people who are trying to sell viewers. Off you go. Sense of achievement would there be in anything if you just bought viewers? Why RMT Twitch? Makes no sense. I can understand this game where there's, you could get on the ladder or you could, show off your cool weapons and stuff that you bought with RMT. I mean, you're not going to get any self-satisfaction from that, but maybe, maybe that's kind of cool, but why would you RMT Twitch? I don't understand. Especially given that if you, made anything off the back of having all these viewers, it'd just be fraud. I mean, why try to defraud Twitch just for viewers? It's weird. I really don't understand at all. Cool, that's that done. Do you know, I don't even think I used Twist or Tornado Shot once on that map. Like now it just carried me, which is interesting. And I didn't get anything particularly great out of it. Again, the Ruby are probably nothing. Yeah, nope. That 20?
Speak.
Like a T2? Bye.
Indeed.
Can't believe I didn't find any maps in there. That's pretty crazy. Well, I'll do the second one because I think there was another one with quite a decent percentage still hanging around. Was there a 50 down here? Oh, it's a Val factory. 18% rarity of items dropped by map bosses. Breaches in area spawn an additional rare monster. 11% increased quantity of items dropped by monsters. Well, I really don't want to run that 50% there. But it's a Val factory. Huh. Okay, I'll take one of these 23s. Probably Burial Bog. Should I put some pack size on it? Try and at least get some more monsters in there. Nope, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to run the map. It's probably quicker. Probably quicker to just smash through the map. God, this initial map load lag is ridiculous, man. Before militant. Those should be filtered out, man. I'm pretty sure I've got those set to Gemini only. Maybe I've not quite got my loot filter set up correctly, but pretty sure I shouldn't be seeing anything other than Gemini bows at this point. I quite like this map. I don't think it pops up enough. It's pretty good for breaches as well. Shooting in the wrong direction there. Luckily, having these extra arrows means I can kind of shotgun, so I don't have to aim as much because my aim is absolutely shocking. So I've never really played FPS games or shooter games or anything. My aim's terrible. Yes, I choose to use a ranged character where I have to aim, but I'm able to at least, you know, play a ranger and do alright. Sorry, play a ranged character and do okay. But if this was like an FPS or something, I'd be screwed. I just can't aim at all. I've always been much more of a fan of RPGs, ARPGs. I like city builders a lot. Tropica, City Skylines, Manor Lords. Big fan of that shit. At the moment I'm playing a game called Medieval Dynasty. Like when I get burnt out of playing something like this, I've got to keep a lot of focus on. Nearly got excited then. But that's not the kind of stellar army to get excited by. It's just a rare one. I saw stellar amulet pop up on my screen and nearly went ooh, but nope. Maybe I should move wisdom scrolls into showing up there because I always forget to take them out with me. So if I see them, I might end up picking them up. I think this album's about to end as well, so I probably need to go and select something else to play, which I will do in a second. And I'm also going to go... Did I not get an elk? Pretty sure I picked up a... Oh, hello. Excuse me. But this already got me up to 4%? How? Huh? This map has less XP than the previous map. Yeah. The previous map got me 1% and this one's got me 3%. Some weird stuff going on in calculations there, I'm not sure how that's possible. But we will grab an apple. And maybe some X as well. Give me something fun. So researchers, so you never know. Researchers and arcane are the two that I always make sure that I do them if I find them. The other ones are not so much, especially armorers. I don't think I've seen anything good ever drop from an armorer's strongbox. Alright, there's... oh, there you are. Orb City. Go around the outside. Yeah, this guy's relatively easy for a map boss. Yep. Absolutely no problem. Here you go. Oh. The flowing raiment, the best base. I forget. I've really used pure energy shield jackets. I've always used hybrids. I did have a sorceress in First League, a Spark Sorceress that I got to like start of mapping. And I really struggled to scale the damage. So I gave up and built a fucking Twin Herald Invoker and absolutely dominated them. And the guy I was playing with was doing like a minion witch as well, Infernalist, so that was fun times. What are you with the 10%? Here's a Regal for my effort. Really? Various Waystone's good. Do I bother clearing all this area in the middle if there's no rares in here? Given I've already got up to 5%? Yes, probably. Yeah, more than 50 rare monsters, so definitely worth it.
You there, local, come here.
Maybe I will do this expedition this time because the XP in this map is good, so there's some extra monsters, fine. It's all a bit spread out though. What's this? Items, items. It's chests, chests, monsters, 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 chests, additional life. I don't think I saw any big chest flags in here, did I? Big chest flags. Very good. No, not a single large flag here at all. So these excavated chests aren't worth going for because there's no chests in here to drop anything. It's all these crappy small white ones. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to hit rarity of items there. I'm going to hit quantity of items by monsters here. I'm going to hit those. Then this one. Excuse me, sir, if you could die. Maybe this. Can't hit both of them. Fine.
What is buried will be revealed.
Drop one of the tornado shot into here before they spawn. You. Good. Alright, thank you. Crappy white chests. Oh, I'm picking this stuff up particularly, none of it's any use to me. And that's it, I thought I could go in here, but I don't think it's even that worth it. It's much, yeah, it's much smaller than I thought. Instead, I will leave.
A moment of
And I
stillness.
think I probably need to juice a new XP area because those are starting to drop down to like 20% now, which is really not even worth it. Sell. Weird. Sell. That's like the best.
What is it?
It was the best of gloves. It was the worst of gloves. T2 flat fizz. Oh, that but the T2 lightning is 49 of 48. It's almost the lowest roll it could possibly be. Christ. Stella? +1 level to all proj skills. And a what? T3 energy shield? Oh, sorry. Apologies. Yeah, no. It's not even a recon. Not worth it. Ring. Nope. Jewel. Nope. Everything else can go in here. Neither of these has ignited ground or reduced energy shield recharge rate, which is fine. Do you know what? That might be good for a... It might be good for an XP map. That's all additional monster shit. Yes, please.
Go.
There you go. Recovery rate of life and energy shield. It added experience. At least I think it added experience. Let me check. Did that just get experience? Yeah, I can't check now because I wasn't looking correct. It wasn't quick enough. But that's funny. I hit a corrupt and it added how many modifiers? Jesus. What is this map now? 4 additional magic chests, 37% increased experience, 60% rarity, Bravo monsters, increased movement speed, increased attack speed, increased cast speed, increased stun build-up, 25% chance to steal charges, and 60% less recovery rate of life and energy. That's a fucked waste done. We're giving it extra XP on it. People might buy it. Yeah, let me take the corruption off. I didn't think that I'd get any results. I'll have to take the delis off probably. Alright, let me take everything off. And just see how much it's just with experience. A chaos. Experience and rarity. Couple of chaos. I thought people were buying these with experience on them, but I guess not. Do I stick a regal on this? Get a sinistral out. Ah! 40% pack size. The T2 pack size, max rolled. Very nice. And then the other one is the Exalted one, which I only have one of. So maybe I won't bother using that now. I'll use it at another point. I'll just run this instead. 46% deli is pretty strong. What's this? Another 43? Nothing up here that coincidentally rolled good, is there? These are all 43s, right? That's Savannah. 43 Savannah is probably better than a 43 backwash, to be fair. Especially if I manage to get more than one breach in it. So I think this is the move. This is the one. This should be good. Savannah's. It's fun. Nice wide map. Hopefully I get a double breach. Or a triple breach. Oh, the 10 breach. Even just one additional breach would be nice. So helpful for XP breaches. Are you a reflecty boy? With a fucking magma barrier? And conflagrating path? Jesus. He's one powerful dude, man. Ooh. I not got clarity on. Like, the mana seems to be taking a dive, man. Nope. Okay. I have mana on kill as well, so it shouldn't be. Whoa. Whoa, all the fucking flying things. Jesus. 4 flying things. Yes. Ha! Hiding behind that stalactite to make sure the delirium guy couldn't hit me. One time I managed to avoid that annoying ass attack. Crazy. Yes. There he is again, look. Already. The unavoidable attack of doom. Do you know what? I probably will take these sim splinters even though they're only individuals. So I want to do a check at how well this this bow does in sims now. I mean, I've done a T4 sim on my old bow, but it'd be nice to see how much easier they are with this one. I don't think I've struggled with the map boss since I got this bow. So. I can't believe I managed to sell the one that I crafted and buy a better bow with the currency I made. I thought the one I crafted was really good, and then like it sold, and I looked on the trade site and I was like, this one's better than mine, but it's cheaper. Who wouldn't take that offer? Yeah. Increased pack size on this map has definitely helped. I can feel it. 7%. 4? What did we actually get? Oh, 54. We didn't even hit the unstable energies on the prefix this time. Another Calgoran. Probably can't be bothered doing unless there's a really decent mod on it. Wasn't expecting a drum solo in this song. As short as it was. Yeah, go kill this one dude up here. Go away with your undodgeable fire attack. Piss off. Is that decent gold pile? Come on, companion, come back. The 10k damage that you give me, please. Although with this new bow, maybe I don't need the 10k damage from my companion. Maybe I could roll rower instead. I might try that. I might try later just picking up the rower and using the rower instead of this guy. The rower can't die as long as you're on it, right? So you probably have more survivability than this guy. But give me 10k less damage. I think with my TT DPS being at like 107k with lightning arrow, it's probably fine. I think if I went down to 97k, I wouldn't be missing much. Arcane Strongbox, come back and do you in a minute. Ooh. Placed it. Did I just pick up an out so I could do the strongbox without having to go back? Beautiful. Spend a couple of X. Oh, come back, companion. You died just as I set this strongbox off. See some people with companions that like never die. Have they got one with like haste aura, hasted, and invulnerability aura or something? On power. Hit you for the corruption video. Yes, yes. Put you chaos curse on the floor. It's fine. I'm immune to chaos damage. Curse me as much as you like. It won't do anything. Breach. Oop. So what happened there? I think I got stunned for a second. No! With that attack again. Most annoying attack in the game. Stop what you're doing just to try and avoid that shit. It's really annoying. Breach is good so far. I do think it was only a one breach map though, which is a bit disappointing. It would be nice to get the multiples. You know what, I'm going to check after this and make sure I've got all my breach points in as well. I'm terrible for taking them out to do something and then forgetting. Have a look. Yep, the crumbling walls is in. Am I using all 8 there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I'm using all 8. Cool. Don't think there's anything else I want to pick up. Oh, he's about to do it when there's... What the fuck was that? Weird ass shit. Oh, we've stopped it so that monsters' attacks disappear after they die. Bullshit you have. And how is that guy still letting that attack go after he died? Clearly they've done it for most of the monsters, but they've not done it for that deli attack. I wonder if that's because it's not technically an attack by that monster. It's an attack by something in the delirium that just comes from that monster. I wonder if that's why. Probably worth investigating. Another piece of gear for the corruption box. These could be a bit better organised, I feel. Put that in, put that back in. You can go there, and then that is better. So put these. Oh, goddamn Jedi! You can't click anything correctly. Yep, that's better. These are all organised better. You can come out. You can go back in. Oh, let's try to build up a whole tab of stuff. I corrupt it and see if anything funny happens. Another savannah. Don't have any more XP maps, and there is absolutely no way on earth that I am running this, the fucker. That is just crazy. There's no chance I'm running that. It's gonna go in the 2 chaos box actually. Reduce damage from hits. Extra damage is fire. 76% monster life. I don't think that's gonna get run either. I think that's gonna vanish. That's weird. I'm pretty sure. Did it not go in this box? Did it go in? I bet it went in map storage. I have no idea where it went. I could probably run that. That's probably okay. Famous last words. I forgot to delirium this. Fine, what did we hit? 154 again. Nice. Am I on now? 9. Oh! This doesn't seem as much of a grind as when I did it on my Did I? Interestingly. Don't know why that is. This character is probably more powerful, so I get to do the maps quicker. 95 to 96 felt like a real drag on my Deadeye, but didn't seem as much of a drag on this Invoker. Excuse me. Can you stop? Yep. Where are you going, buddy? He was just off to fight somebody. Come back to this Caldera and might not even do it depending on what happens. Turn the on-screen loot off for a second because the breach is overlapping with the expedition. Really hard to see where monsters are on screen. Oh. Didn't mean to face tank that fireball. I did. Yep. Come on, barrage, thank you. I'm actually just killing stuff outside the breach now, so can't do anything. That got me a %. Nice. Should have turned loot back on while I was down there. I doubt there's anything good coming out of that breach anyways. One box. Chaotic. I'm not even doing it for what's in the strongbox, I'm just doing it for the monsters, to be fair. It's all it to be, right? Where's you? Ah, of course he's an underground guy. Where's the other one? Come on, come out. Cowards hiding under the ground. Okay, map boss to come back to. Not sure why I've gone around in a bit of a weird circle. I absolutely did not mean to hit that wisp, but now I guess we've got to follow it. Ha! He didn't even get a chance. There's still quite a lot of them up here. So worth clearing them. I'm guessing there's probably nothing around here, nope. Go through the middle and then I'll go back and kill the whatever he's called, large hadron collider. Is that another strongbox? Is it worth me going back and putting a... I don't have anything else to spend my currency on, so I may as well. Grab one of these, grab some of those. I used to carry all of these on me in the last league, but just it's easy enough just to go back to hideout. Freeze charms. Need to quickly get another charge on the freeze charm, thank you. Camus and Terrara is not worth taking. Inevitable crit on. And go see how quickly I can take down Kadron. I must have killed those, like, accidentally. Well, not accidentally, but you know what I mean. You know what, if I can get one of these on you, and one of those, and one of these, I can... Ooh, Christ! What the hell? Where did you get that burst speed from? That's crazy, man. Just all of a sudden, just, like, turbocharged. Strange. I'll see if that ring's got anything good on it, but I very much doubt it does. If I landed in a like prog metal playlist here, very picky when it comes to prog. Some stuff I absolutely love, some stuff is just way too all over the place for me. And whatever's currently playing is way too all over the place for me, so... Oh, it's Helix Nebula. I'll grab some... Change the music up a bit. Nice. This should be good. Does anybody use Pure ES? Pure Evasion hoods? Because that's a T1 nearly 3% off max rolled. I mean, the only way you could get more than that is to get a hybrid, another hybrid, or a flat, I guess. Of course, this percentage would then work on the flat. Let's whack some currency on it, just to see what it does. Just because I'm interested now. That's terrible. T7 accuracy rating. T2. T2 lightning. I don't think anybody even uses pure evasion rating helmets, so I could have destroyed it on cursor, to be fair. Rare chest and poison. Rare chest and armored. Decrepifying. What does decrepifying mean? That's a crazy name for a sapphire. Decrepify. Yeah, decrepit is like worn out or like sort of, yeah. So what does decrepify mean? It's showing me the decrepify from Diablo 2. Is decrepify actually a word? I don't think it is. I think decrepify is a word made up for Diablo. Yeah, it is. It's not a real word. Brilliant. Well, I am interested to see what happens to it. 5% spell damage.
Yes.
Going in the Tomb of Doriani. These are both not great, but I will regal them. If all these monsters are evasive, monsters are armored. You know, no. 13% quant, 26% rarity. Sorry guys, just checking something, 2 seconds. I can't believe decrepify is a word that was literally invented for Diablo 2, that's hilarious. So, do I want to find another XP area, try to juice it, or... Yeah, I've got 11% today already. There's a 43% slick here. I'm just going to chuck that in it, see what happens. I think just getting like the total amount of maps cleared in X amount of time up is probably better than trying to sit and juice endlessly, but we'll see. Also, I'm still having a little crit in. I also might skip the solo self-bound. I might go play some Hellclock. But enjoying some Hellclock last night. Game's really good. Hard though. I've not got past the there's like a wolf boss. Because of course the second boss, of course the first like really tough boss of the game is a wolf boss. People are predictable as fuck. But I really enjoy the game. Especially once you start getting some power up and then you can just like blast through the first floors really quickly. It's really fun. But I'm gonna run a couple maps more here, at least get up to like 20% XP today. Slow. God damn, this is some great bass guitar playing. Clay from Plymouth is a legend, man. I went to see them a couple of years ago and ended up on stage. I was trying to get like a good view of like taking like a photo of the crowd from on stage, and the bassist moved out of the way so that I could get a shot, and I was like, dude, it's your stage, you're the band, why are you moving for me? I've got some pictures floating around somewhere of me and Scott and Tim from Polyphia, which is pretty cool. It's a shame I didn't have my Polyphia tattoo at that point. Whoop. Wow. Don't know what happened there. I wasn't even paying attention. Was that cosis or omniphobia? Killed them without even paying attention to who it was. Been a lot of rare chests in this one. Nothing good in them, of course, but you know, decent amount of rare chests. I love when you can watch your herald ripple through a big group of enemies. It's so cool. Ah, I forgot this was in a mirror.
Fancy seeing you here.
Hello, Delwem. Expedition.
Hail.
There's an expedition and a breach overlapping again. What is that about? It's like the third map I've been in today where the breach and the expedition have overlapped. It gets really annoying because I have to turn like, everything off to be able to actually see where the monsters are. Oh! I got me there. Let's go, buddy. Try and get away from the expedition so I can actually see what I'm doing a little bit. Do I need to go back the other way now? Probably. Nope. Yeah.
No time to
Ah,
tarry.
well, it's over, so never mind. Oh, there's a wisp over there. I didn't even see you. Where are you going? I mean, there's not many rares left, so I suppose he doesn't have a great choice.
No time to tarry.
Oh, second wisp. Come on then. Are you all going to go into the same guy? I just roll around a bit. You should hopefully all attach to the same rare. Hunted by the cunning fox. Where? What? Oh, there it is. Wait, it's top. It's the guy from Sun Temple. What? I almost nearly died there as well. And you don't even drop me either of the rune. Great.
Strike.
And these are crap.
Slips away.
That's a blacksmith, so I'm not going to bother putting anything in it because it's be a waste of currency at this point.
Finish it.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so oh, that's it for quarter staff.
Spirits will be done.
And it's worth a look at, I guess. I must be the unluckiest, like, ground loot person in this game. Like, the amount of times I found good stuff drop is crazy. Best things I've probably ever found are, like, root rings. Apart from that, I never find anything good on the floor. Not even anything with, like, 2 mods. Almost most of the things I find I've ended up crafting from whites. Or, like, blue with a shitty mod. It's crazy. Ah! Oh, I'll take that unique for the recon video. I'm excited about that, man. Once I've got enough. That didn't need to pick up the siphoning wand. Yeah, excited trying to find. Just pick up every single unique that I find, chuck them all in a box, and then val all of them and see what happens. See if I get something really crap with a really good bod. Or something good with a really crap one. I suppose that's not as exciting, there's loads of those hanging about. Is that it? We're done? Am I bothered doing the Calgaran? Not really. Another 2% XP. Oof. I will be back in 2 seconds. That's annoying. The sun's only a... Sun's only a... Oh, sun's at 24%. I'll do this decay. Need to check what I got here. Nope. That could be nice. And that needs to go in the where's the corruption box? In you go. That can get sold. I mean, that's like half decent. Or not. Stick some exalteds on it, see what happens. Physical damages life and getting 9 life per enemy killed. Let's watch the crit chance disappear. What changed? Did that re-roll the fire? I think that lowered the fire. Yeah, it did. That's funny. Still retained all of the good mods, even with random chaos rolls. That's hilarious. Bye bye, crit. Yeah.
What is it?
It's just a cell.
Of course.
Nope. None of these are worth keeping. What's this? Bit of rarity. Enfeeble, but a 30% increased experience, so that can get run next. You can go in there, and this is all cells.
Yes.
But this is nice. No revives is a bit annoying.
Time is of the essence.
I'll chuck a bit of that's the wrong way around. Yeah, that's increased rarity. Yeah, that should be nice. Enfeeble shouldn't really matter too much. Make sure I got the right spot gem on. And then did I see backwash with 43 and a decay with 43? There's probably not much difference between these, so I think I'll go with the decay. There's a couple more 43s over here. Go with this one. Hope we get unstable energies on prefixes. See if we can get another 200% XP map. That would be really nice. See if we can hit it. No, we didn't hit it because this has gone to 100, but still 97% still good. 13%, which isn't bad. Given we started at nothing today. How long have we been here? An hour and a half? 10% in an hour and a half, it's not bad. That was a pretty painful slam there. Where are you going, Mr. Wisp? Way. Excuse me. Am I killing them before the Wisp gets to them? What? What? What was that? We got like this? What? I don't know where these guys are coming from. No. Christ, this map's got some good monster density. Yeah, it has, because I've already gained 1%. Give me that shrine. And now give me a movement speed one, please. So many slammy boys, man. Stop with the slams. So glad of CI, man. Usually the poison absolutely destroys me on this map, but CI just takes all my pain away. I'm going to open that white chest. I don't know why, but I am. Forever the optimist. Use me! Stop! What? Stopping me from moving? Maybe if I get to 96, maybe the next point is to go into like the stun threshold one that you can take with CI that stops you getting stunned off the rower. Rest. Maybe I need to get that. Just stop myself getting stunned as much in maps, because I do feel like I get stunned quite often. I think stun resistance by default is like a percentage of your max health. So am I getting absolutely screwed because my max health is technically 1? And so when it takes a percentage of it, it means I don't get anything. Ooh, jewelers. Alright, yeah, definitely getting juice. Just make sure there's nobody going to creep up and grab me. Iron ring, another one for the recon. Keep saying recon, corrupt. 2 strong boxes. Extra chaos damage. Alright, get some currency and get both these strong boxes then. That might be good. And you could go in the corruption box. Ah, I meant to get some currency so I could do these 2 strong boxes too. Not that. See what absolute garbage falls out of these boys. Okay. More uniques. Where is the other box? There it is. You got similar levels of nothing in you, I assume. Oop. What? Nope, none of that's worth having. Is that this map done? Jeez, that felt quick. Monster wise, more than 50. Yeah, there's just this bit down at the bottom, but XP was pretty good from this map, so I'll go see. Oop. Wow, okay, yeah, there was a lot down here, because that cleared a lot then. Whoa! Excuse me, sir. Oh, this is where the expedition is. Any of these worth it in? Oh, rare? Where did you come from? Why didn't you count when it said the... Oh, there's, you must... Yeah, I bet you came from Delirium. My energy shield bounced all over the place for a second then. Quite a few large flags on this one, so maybe I will do this expedition. There's also 2 of these... Who is that pumping these out? No idea. Alright, what have we got? Decent group of blue flags. Another blue flag. Quite a lot of runic flags up there. A second expedition monsters one. Okay. So I can get all of this. Oh. Hit that one. Not sure that'll actually hit that. I'll try it.
Seems risky.
Sure it's as far down as possible. That should hit that one. These. Try and hit this, even though I'm trying to do runic. Turn the loot off. Oh. Ah! What is going on? This is what happens when you don't drop tornado shot in advance. I'm also kind of trapped in a corner a little bit. Great. Did I not read one and I've put on monsters are resistant to lightning damage or something? Because they do not want to seem to take any damage. Right, did we get anything? Yeah, a logbook over here. Nice. Three more blue chests. Not bad. We did get to 16%. Oh, there's a map boss. I had no idea. Whoa, what the fuck was that? That was crazy how quickly that drained my energy shield. Night night. I don't think so. Armor boots. Think anybody's too fussed. That wasn't bad. Especially given that decay usually absolutely screws me. That didn't seem to screw me anywhere near as much as it usually does, so it's fine with me. Oh. Do you know, I've been saving up logbooks for absolutely no reason. Like, I don't even... Mr. Rabbit making an oi bruv. Yes, bruv. How's it going, Rabbit? What's up, man? Thank you very much for joining. Welcome. Time we on? Yeah. It's fine for you to still be up. Be careful making accent comments, though. I'll get you back for that one. You might be able to give me some feedback, Rabbit, if you're in here. Idea for my first ever YouTube video. Came back to my PC to turn it off because I'm making dinner. I should have something to eat at some point. Thanks for the reminder. Before you turn your PC off, though, quick question. What do you think of this for a video idea? I'm collecting every single unique I find, regardless of if it's good or not. And then I'm going to corrupt all of them in one go, just to see if anything interesting happens. Probably going to be my first ever YouTube video. It's something to do, right? We don't have much else to do at this point in the league, and, you know, I think I need to start posting some YouTube stuff to try and advertise the Twitch stream. I'm dying for any content. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Also, given you're in here, where's the button I'm looking for? No, not manage suspicious user. There we go. Let me press that button. Just in case you ever come back. Okay, put this stuff away, see if any of these ran. Actually, do you know what I might do? I might just run this really ridiculous, stupid map from earlier. Where's it gone? Did I not put it in here? I must have put it in my actual map storage. I corrupted a map earlier and it turned into the most ridiculous thing. If I can find it again. Where did it go? Nope. I've completely lost the map. Thanks, man. Enjoy the pasta. Have a good evening. No idea where that corrupted map went. It's disappeared off the face of the planet. I didn't run it, did I? Maybe I did. Oh, I bet I know where it is. Did it go in here? It did go in here! Holy shit, this map is crazy, man. Oh, I can't run it! It's got 60% less recovery rate of life and energy shield. And if I hit unstable energies, that would mean that 60% gets increased by 25%, which might be putting me at 100% less recovery rate of energy shield, which would put me at energy shield recovery rate 0, which means I couldn't recover any energy shield at all. So maybe I actually can't run this even for the memes. That's a bit disappointing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save it somewhere I remember, so that if my oh, my other character's SSF, so I couldn't even do it there either. I'm going to put it in this 2 chaos box. I'm not. I'm going to be a total idiot and put it back there. Please sit in the chaos box. This currency away. Put this in the corruption box. Doriani, tell me what I found. Rarity, flash charges. Okay. Oh,
Time is of the essence.
regal any of these, see if I get experience. Quantity. Nope. 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 No experience. I'm not running that as double extra damage. Rarity again. This can get exalted. Nice. Doesn't bother me. 36% rates doesn't bother me. Yep, that's fine. Away stones. Another 43%er. Make sure I got the right support gem on. Yep. 2 seconds, just need to do something. Why is my... Why is my snipping tool being weird? I'm just gonna check something, sorry. Trying to screenshot something and screenshots folder isn't working. Yep, so I can find out. Great. Right, no deaths in this one because I only have one portal and I don't want to waste it if it rolls good XP. It rolled 54%, so I really don't care. Although these three are nice. 130% increased magic pack size, 52% increased number of rare packs, 86% increased number of rare monsters. This might make up for the fact that I didn't roll a really high XP number, just through sheer monster volume. See what it does. We're on 16%. Violet! Hello, welcome to the stream, bro. How's your day been? You're saying no rower? Yeah, do you know, I could probably quickly show you. Oh, he died. One sec. Yeah, so I'm using, stop. I'm using the, I forget what the passive's called. Inspiring Ally. But this guy is, wrong button. Hasted, haste or hasted. So if I turn it, you see my damage here is 104k, 97. If I turn this off, see the DPS drop? My DPS dropped from 107k to 85. So that's just the haste star on this guy is giving me like, I don't know, 20k DPS? See, 25? Yeah. Because he's hasted, he gives me more damage than the rower would. So I always try and go with companions, but it did take me about 3 hours to actually find this companion of grinding. So yeah. Invulnerability aura, yes. What I might go do at some point is I might try and farm for an even better one, because it is possible that I could find one with 3 modifiers. If I found one with 3 modifiers, I could possibly have haste aura, hasted, and invulnerability aura. Yeah, before I took chaos inoculation, I was actually running with one that had haste aura, hasted, and energy shield aura on it. In fact, bear with me 1 second. Let me jump back to hideout. I've actually been really lucky with my companion rolls on this, because I take every companion regardless of if they've not got good mods on them. Need to farm higher zones and level 19 gems to catch them. I went and got this companion from Act 3 because you can go to is it the Forgotten Camp or something, which always rolls this beast. Yeah, when leveling, yeah. Yeah, I ended up with some quite lucky companion rolls here. Did I get haste aura and always bleeds? It's quite nice. Energy shield aura, trail of ice. There should be some more around somewhere. Haste aura and lightning resistant. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky in the ones that I found. But this guy's great. The only problem is he dies too much, and I think you're probably right about he's probably too low level. But I'm asked grinding maps. The big shiny gorilla has invulnerability. Yeah, I think you're right. I'd never used companions. This is the first character where I've actually played companions. Before that, I'd only ever used the rower. And to be fair, until I found out about the stun threshold trick for rower, I was just like, you know, falling off it all the time. Yeah, do you know, for the longest time, I was running around with my companions with no quality on the skill gem. Because I wasn't aware that the quality on the skill gem reduces the reservation. So I was just running around with full like, my companion taking up way too much spirit. In fact, you can tell, because as soon as I hit the quality, my spirit, I ended up with 5 free spirit. Oh, if you're here, Balak, I might show you the bow as well, as this is probably the best piece of gear I've ever had in this game. And at this point, I have my alt tab. Where's my Steam? At this point, I'm on 1,123 hours. So, you know, I've got a decent amount of time in the game, and this is the best piece of gear I've probably ever owned. There you go. Stupidly lucky fracture, and just stupidly lucky rolls. I've been tempted, like 2 or 3 times. I've been tempted to jump up into Prouder's stream and ask him to corrupt it for me. But if I lost it, I would be absolutely screwed. I currently have like 12 div in my chest, and my backup bow takes me down to like 70k DPS. So yeah, corrupting it would just screw me. Maybe I'll wait until like, you know, the week before 0.3 launches, and then I'll chuck it at Prada and see if he'll corrupt it, see if I get a decent corruption. I'm not even sure what would be a good implicit on this bow, to be fair. Triple socket would be nice. If I could get a triple socket so I could chuck another rune into it. I wasted 400D on a bow. Slammed 6k off the... Oh, man. Did you, were you around watching Rake's stream earlier today, Balak? Somebody came into the chat with a really nice corrupted bow. Yeah, and they'd missed one of the Exalt slams before they corrupted it. Like, dude, that is ultimate pain. That is, like, real pain. But... hey, we all started out as noobs in this game, right? Nobody came into this game knowing absolutely everything. Even the PoE1 veterans came in and had to learn, you know, the differences in this game. So, oh, you missed that one. Yeah, the dude had corrupted his bow and it had ended up really nice, but he forgot to add the final Exalt slam before he corrupted it. Lost +5 prod in 2-hour mod. Ouch. This bow is literally, I bought it, when I bought it, it had the crit chance and the additional arrow fracture. So the fracture and the crit chance were already on it. I bought it for like 60 div or something. I'd literally just Exalt slammed it and got this first time. Without, like, anything. Unfortunately, I rolled this hybrid physical accuracy, which kind of blocked me from doing anything else. I know, man. I've never been looking at anything else in this game. All of the rest of this is mostly purchased. The jacket was purchased. This was purchased. Yeah. In fact, this was not purchased, this ring. But, you know, suffixes on it are kind of shitty. But this build is quite mana hungry, so I need the increased mana regen rate. What's your IGN? There you go. I like to keep everything simple. I have the same name on every platform, Red Eye Jedi. Yeah, Red Eye Jedi _monk. And my next invoker will be Red Eye Jedi _invoker. Yeah, I really like to keep things simple, easy, like, you know, people know who I am by the name, and yeah. Try to keep the same name everywhere. Assume I'm going to get a whisper or something from you in a second. I don't really have commands set up yet, unfortunately, but that is one of the things I'm going to work on, is getting all my commands set up. should make it a little bit easier to do things. I'm going to quickly take a... Let's have a look. Man, if that fracture would have hit the lightning. If only that frac would have hit the lightning. But, you know what, triple flat's always good. 25% rarity, good. 20 cold, 30, nice. Oh, that's interesting. Suffixes on that, wait. Nice. Are you using these, or are these just like trophies? Yeah. 42% increased lightning damage is nice, man. Max rolled T1. Ha! Yeah, that's nice on a 50D craft. That's not, you've not spent loads getting that up. It's only a little bit there. And I guess the lightning modifiers increase the T1 flat, the lightning percent, and the elemental res. Second ring's nice. 20D with only flat lightning, flat fire. Not bad at all. Yeah, actually thinking about it, I'm trying to remember if these are the boots I crafted or if I sold the ones I crafted. They were both like extremely similar. I can't remember if I crafted these or if I bought these. Given they're uncorrupted, it was maybe me. If I buy things, I tend to buy them like as maxed out as they can be. So anything that I have on that's corrupted is usually like this was, I bought this, I bought these, you know? Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of energy shield boots sat around. Yeah, these are nearly max T1 on both flat and percentage energy shield. So they roll pretty good. Another piece of gear that if I still have them by the time we get to like you know, do you know what, actually I have a really good plan. Tell me what you think of this plan, Balak. My plan is my birthday, we flick out a second, see if I can quickly get out of here. My birthday is the 17th of August. Right? My birthday is here, which is pretty much 2 weeks before the new league comes out on the Friday. So what I'm thinking of doing is if Prada or I don't know, Rabbit really streams much on weekends. I'm not sure, but if Prada's online and streams on the 17th there, I will throw all of my equipment at him, everything that's not corrupted that I'm currently using. So the jacket, the bow, both these rings, the amulet, the belt, and the boots, I will throw all of that gear at Prada or whoever. Find somebody to corrupt it, Rake, Rabbit, Prada, I don't mind. And I will give them all of my uncorrupted gear on the 17th on my birthday and see what I get. Because if it bricks it all, it's 2 weeks till the next league, right? So it doesn't matter if it all gets bricked because it's only a week. So yeah, and that might get Prada or somebody a nice little YouTube shot, like, you know, corrupting almost all of the gear I'm wearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Have you used Headhunter? I have never used Headhunter. Main reason is it really annoys me having to try and balance your resistances on every other gear piece. I've never really needed the attributes, although obviously the attributes would be really good given I'm using powers. But I've always preferred to use belts for resistances because I don't want to have to like stack stupid resistances everywhere on everything else. But I do have a solo self-found character. Yeah, exactly. I always end up having to stack my resistances somewhere else, which means that then like I lose some damage somewhere else, so it tends to come out about the same. All the headhunters I've ever found in this game have been sold. They've all just been straight sold and got rid of. Yeah, the only thing I'm possibly thinking about doing is switching out this amulet for something that's a bit more ES. 3 is nice. I found one in a ritual window, which is probably the craziest thing I've ever found in a ritual window. There was a period last league where I'm pretty sure that if you juiced maps with rarity of items and then ran rituals, it increased the rarity of the stuff inside the ritual, because I must have found like 20, 30 divine in ritual windows last season. You chanced one. Nice. Have you seen Prada's crazy headhunter roll in SSF? He he got it within 3 chance orbs in SSF. It's just legendary. I have no idea how. It's crazy. I know, right? Like, I've been trying to keep on top of that SSF run that Prada's doing, and his luck is just crazy, man. He found an Astromentis and a Headhunter in solo self-found. I think he stole the look of like every single player in the whole league and added it together to do that. It's crazy. Ooh. Ah! Trying to find a trick when I do it. What trick, man? Oh, you're going to try and stick the tablets that give monsters an additional modifier. Try stack like 6 of them or something. And see if that gives you crazy loot off the rares. That's an idea, that. Huh. Yeah. That's a great idea. Huh. Yeah, because you could also juice map boss item rarity, right? And no rarity in quant. that sounds like an interesting experiment, man. You should record it and stick it on YouTube. I'd watch it. I would absolutely watch that shit. Also, gonna go do this map box now. Also, while you're here, Balak, if you would let me know if the audio levels are all good. Is music too loud? Voice too loud? Blah 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 blah. Never really tuned into my own stream to check. If you could do me that, that'd be a solid favour. Come on. Watch me get rolled by a... Oh, no, never mind. Woo! It's close. Music, if it's a tiny bit louder than your voice. can turn Spotify down a bit, like there. Hopefully that should be a bit better. Nice. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. I have no way of knowing, and I'm not just going to sit on stream and say test, test, test while watching it in the background. I am brand new to this, so yeah. 18%. Getting there, getting there. Actually, I'm going to change the music because it's gone into something that I don't recognise. It just seems to be a bit all over the place. Maybe I'll change the vibe a little bit. It should be probably a bit better. Have a look. Oh, that's a missed frack. But still very nice. 93% increased elemental is nice. Big accuracy as well for an Amazon. Should have seen what I was using before. If it's still around. What did I do with my old bow? I don't even know where I've put my old bow now. Oh, it's definitely not it. Oh, there it is. This is what I was using before. +6 arrows. Nice. Yeah, this is what I was using before. And weirdly, this bow I found in I'm Just Anthony's private league. Yeah, so I found this in a private league that only had like 200 people in it. I never should have put the additional arrow rune in it. I should have just kept it. In fact, how much are those now? And what have I got? I have 11 div.
Hello.
How much are those additional arrow runes now? Ridiculous, I assume? What? You found your first sacred flame in... Oh, were you were also in Anthony's in Ant's private league. Nice. Nice. The private league was good, but I think it was just slightly bad timing. But I really enjoyed the whole like what can I call it? Like group self-bound, where you're sort of everybody was sharing stuff and just trading stuff without like charging, you know, ridiculous prices. People were just giving stuff away. It was a really nice community feeling. It was just a bit, the timing of it was a bit bad. Next league, I'm thinking about starting a private league that's just got me and one other friend in it. That's just like solo self-bound, but just for us two. So yeah, that'd be interesting. I can't believe I'm one div away from that rune. But I don't really need one right now. But a third socket on this, if I could get a third socket on this and add a rune for an additional arrow, this bow would be like... I don't know what else is out there, but it would be very close to being like one of the better bows. I suppose the only things I could improve was, yeah, flat fizz could be a T1, increased fizz could be a T1, attack speed could be a T1, crit could be 5, but it's close, man. It's close. What maps did I find, Doriani? Oh god. This has become the worst mod in the game for me. This mod has become so annoying for me because I'm CI. And because I'm using unstable energies, if I put this mod into a map, I did it the other day on a Citadel and it ended up rolling 130% reduced energy shield, which meant my energy shield just did not recharge at all. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I did this in a citadel, and then I had to go fight Count Gianar with no energy shield recovery rate, and I ended up beating him and doing the citadel and killing Gianar, and I had 300 energy shield left. Like, if he would have done one more hit, I would have done it, and I would have completely failed and bricked the citadel and lost it. So yeah, from now, any map that has this recovery rate of energy shield on it just goes over here and gets straight sold to Doriani. Ignited ground and temp chains. Jesus. You can have these, Doriani. This one. Nope. Rarity cooldown.
Time is of the essence.
You know, I think what I might do is I'm going to put this in my corrupt. This is all the stuff I've kept. And at some point I'm just going to go through and corrupt all of it and then make a YouTube video out of it. Because just corrupting a full tab of uniques. I think I'm going to switch on to my solo self-found character for a minute. Yes, I am going for 96. Highest character I've had in this league is 96, this Deadeye. And this is actually where most of the gear was. And then when I got this bow invoker up to a decent level, I moved all the gear off this and just chucked it straight on here. Because the bow invoker was probably beating my Deadeye by about 30,000 tooltip DPS. So this Deadeye is now essentially dead. I don't think I have any gear on it at all. I'll check. I mean, I have a crappy breach ring, you know, a couple of bits around, but yeah, this was, oh, actually. True, yeah, I might corrupt some maps, see if I can get there. I forgot I had these. I might transfer them across, because somebody might want those. Well, I'm going to take those off. Yeah, they are nice, man. High rolled ES. So 5% off max on the ES. Max item rarity. And the mana roll's pretty good. And yeah, sticking these two Takatis in it. This was really good, but there'll be no use for me now because I don't have any pen on this build. This was like this was a lightning pen build that I did for a bit. So there was loads of bits of lightning pen on it, but I ended up taking them all out and going for flat damage. Still couldn't get this build anywhere near my invoker in terms of damage, even with additional arrows. Just couldn't get there. I can check, and I noticed, I don't know if you've seen it, but PoE2 overlays had a complete rebuild, and it's way better now in my opinion. It looks nicer. I mean, I don't trust price checking apps most of the time because the prices vary wildly, but a couple of divine. So I will put these in this 2 divine box. Maybe I get whispered for them at some point, maybe I don't. Doesn't particularly bother me. But I'm also... Looks like I've got 3 uniques sat on this character. So these can go in this corruption box. So another 3 uniques from my video. And then I think I might jump onto this SSF Huntress for a bit. And this is not what you think it might be. I think most people would probably assume what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for accuracy. But what I'm actually trying to do is I'm actually going to see if I can build a lightning arrow ritualist. Because I'll need to be on my other character. 1 second. Jump back. Yeah, I think I might have a build for Ritualist Lightning Arrow. using the extra ring slot. Where's my Ritualist gear? So I've got these 3. And I know it's in SSF, so I'll have to find these again, but that's fine. So I'm thinking about putting this in the extra ring slot that you get. Because you get Onslaught, right? Which gives you 20% increased skill speed and 10% increased movement speed, which obviously gets you increased damage through the skill speed. And then the Corsair cap gets you Tailwind on crit, which gets you another 10% movement speed, a load of evasion, a load of anything else. I think you can get that with Helmet permanently. You can get Tailwind permanently. It's on the Deadeye Ascendancy. This is just essentially trying to use these 2 together, because I get 10% movement speed here and then another 10% movement speed here, which would give me 20% movement speed, and it would give me 30% increased skill speed, and then 10 times 15% evasion, which is 150% evasion. So I'm thinking if I put these 2 together on a Ritualist using the extra ring slot, maybe I can get like one of the fastest characters in the game, because I can have an extra 20% movement speed from these 2. So yeah, my plan for the Ritualist is to try and build a Lightning Arrow Ritualist. I've done a bit of Googling and a bit of looking around, and I can't see anybody else that's tried to play Lightning Arrow on Ritualist, so that's my plan for this character. See if I can build Lightning Arrow Ritualist. I've seen Invoker, I've seen Deadeye, Amazon, but I've not seen anybody try Ritualist. God, this character feels slow now. Although, to be fair, I've still been pretty lucky. This Ritualist is level 16, and I found this yesterday, which so far has been pretty good. Otherwise, just trying to get currency on SSF, because this is just absolutely empty. And yeah, so far I have 1 death, which makes me think that I should have started this character on hardcore and just tried a bit harder. Frenzy charge boots give the most movement speed. Ah, okay. So if I tried to work those boots in as well, I could get even more movement speed. And in the Ritualist Ascendancy, it's got the ingenuity thing, right? With the frenzy charges, okay. But I could still build frenzy charges on this Ritualist. I just wouldn't get as many or get as much benefit as you get from the Deadeye Ascendancy. That's interesting. Because, yeah, frenzy charges can give movement speed. Interesting. I'm basically just trying to see how much movement speed I can get. Ooh, that would be a nice corrupt. Corrupting stuff on SSF, though, is like the risky. That is uber gambling, right? 1 second. I'm trying to get OBS to get off my screen. Yeah, SSF is tough. This is actually my first SSF character in PoE. I've played quite a bit of solo self-found in Last Epoch. In fact, I tend to play that game almost entirely solo self-found, just because the crafting's better. Yep, you're right. At the moment, I'm using these evasion boots instead of energy shield ones just because they have the movement speed. Because otherwise, I'm just so slow, it's ridiculous. Let me guess, I was at Gino when I died last night. When it wants to. Yep. Alright, well. Yeah, this... I need either better gloves or I need a better bow on this because the damage is just not there. Or rings, to be fair, rings would be good. I'll just go through here and see if I can get anything nice to draw. Is there there like any early game farming areas that I could just go run over and over that might be good? I'm not sure. Shield charge in a second wind. Yep. Do you know I have this problem where I hate using things that are popular. I know that sounds like really trying to be edgy or whatever, but I just everyone's like, oh, you can use shield charge to get through a campaign quickly, and I'm like, all right, well now I don't want to do it. You see what I mean? Like I'm really obstinate. But it would probably speed me up, shield charge. I also forgot I have freezing salvo on this. My other idea for this character was to try and use cast on shock and add freezing salvo onto it. Because freezing salvo freezes almost every time. And if it freezes every time, that didn't freeze, then maybe I could trigger Herald of Ice from freezing salvo. If I have freezing salvo on cast on shock, maybe I can get the twin heralds working that way without having to use the voltaic mark stuff. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe there's an easier way to chain herald. Oh, this guy's gonna be really annoying, isn't he? All damage shocks temporal bubble. Freeze him! Freeze him! Nope. Wow. Come on, lightning rod. You got armor as well.
Clean kill.
Okay. Ah! Just want to reach endgame as soon as possible when season starts. Yeah, 100%. I feel like so far it's taken me until like now to fully understand the game, or to feel like I understand enough to like make a decent go of a league start. The first league I was just like, I had no idea what I was doing. And then I hit 1,000 hours a couple of weeks, like last week, maybe the week before, I hit 1,000 hours, and I finally feel now like I know what I'm doing with crafting. Like I know how to build on the deck side of the tree. So like everything on like all of this, I know how to build a character on all of this stuff. I understand crafting, I understand like what I need to stack and all the other stuff. I understand how to get through stuff quickly, but it's taken me 1,000 hours to get to the point where I feel like I know what I'm doing in this game. And I think that's probably most people's experience. Most games I pick up and I play for like, you know, by the time I've got to 100 hours, 200 hours, I usually feel like I know what I'm doing. But in PoE 2, it must have taken me 900 hours to feel confident or like I know what I'm doing to a decent level. And I'm still learning stuff all the time, man. But that's what keeps the game engaging and fun, the fact that there's always something new to learn. I kind of get bored of games when I feel like I've mastered them. I also don't know why I'm going this way whatsoever. So yeah, it took me a long time to feel like I know what I was doing, and there's still times where I feel like a complete idiot.
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging.
Wow, the blood on the floor is really screwing me here. I have no idea how I nearly killed Gina on this last night when my damage is shocking at the moment. I must have been really locked in. This is your second season? Okay, yeah. Feels like a different game from the first league. Yeah, I feel like there's still interactions between pieces of gear that people haven't figured out yet. And like builds that people haven't sort of realised are possible yet. That's super cool, man. That means there's still stuff for people to find out. Oh. Yeah, I've not seen that before either. Let's have a look. Evasion, max mana. Oh, it grants blink. I wasn't even reading it correctly. When you have an implicit skill on a piece of gear like that, does it take up a skill gem slot, or can you still? Does it just go to the top and it doesn't technically take up a slot? No spirit cost? Oh yeah. And you have increased cooldown recovery rate on it, so you'll get your blink back faster. Yes. Yes, it is like the Herald body armor. Increased cooldown rate, you get dex and int as well. Okay. That's interesting. 200D. Who's playing the game at level 14 with 200 divine? Would anybody at level 14 ever be able to buy that and equip it? Level 14 skill can be level 6. Oh, also, I guess if it's your second character, like if your league started and built up a load of currency on your first character, you could buy it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yep. Just wasn't thinking. Also, I see some wrapped sandals there. Come on. Ah! All I want is some movement speed boots with energy shield on them. That is all I would like, game. If you could please just pass me those. They can have any other model in them. They can be absolutely shocking and terrible. Just give me some movement speed energy shield boots, please. I don't know what I have to do. I don't know if I have to fly to New Zealand and like personally tickle Jonathan's balls or something. I'm not sure what it is I have to do to get just like, you know, one pair of energy shield boots. But I'll do it, man. I'll do it, whatever it takes. No qualms about that. What's the second wind support gem? Is that the one that gives you like an additional use of a skill that has a cooldown? Am I thinking of the right one? Yeah, that's the one. I think I have that on barrage on my Berserker, so that I can do 2 barrages in a row for map bosses and pinnacles. Although I did find the technique the other day where if you roll during your barrage, it doesn't count as using it, so you can get an extra barrage out of it. Can't remember whose stream I saw that on the other day, but I was like, really? I guess I need to be in this bottom right hand corner somewhere. Oh, wait. Did I miss melt wax, maybe? Or is that what I'm just coming to? Perpetual charge, yep. I haven't heard this song in a long time. Have I missed melt wax? Am I being stupid? I think I have. Isn't he usually on the first floor? Like when you walk across the first gantry thing? Ah. I think I missed him. Yeah, for sure I did. I'm gonna go back upstairs then. Near one of the entrances. Yeah, I think he might be up in the top right. Right, sorry, top left, right at the top of the map. If not, I think I've gone down too many floors. I want to kill him because I've had good stuff out of him in early game. That's not it, that's just, is this Gino's bedroom? Yep. Wait. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back upstairs and just check. So this stream is the Let's Watch Jedi just walk around the map for forever stream. Yeah, the ramp area, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, is it once you actually get down to him? On the same level? Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. I thought it was this one, look. Because I just walked across this one. But I think I'm a floor too high. You're probably right. God, this movement speed is killing me. Yeah, this is the first level. This is why I'm confused. I don't think this is the first level. I think I'm on the second floor. One sec, let me check, because I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm so focused on making sure that I don't miss melt wax. I haven't even taken the level point. Yeah, see, look. That was the second floor. He's up there somewhere. I think he's here, right? You go across the ramp and then he's on the other side over here, or over here. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. That's my fault. Thank you, man. Yep, here we are. Beautiful.
First ones, hear our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
Shut up, that went better than I thought. I thought that was going to be a right struggle.
Dead now.
Hang on. Ah, my God. Guess who's been playing with the wrong loot filter on? I wonder if I missed anything. I've been playing with my endgame loot filter on. Like an absolute idiot. And loot off, yeah. I had loot off and, and I had the wrong loot filter on. I'm also sober. Like, Rick realised it a few acts in, Jesus. Yeah, I was watching, what's his name the other day? God, Cypriot guy. Come on, brain. Bloody hell, he's got like blue logo. Christ. I really forgotten the guy's name. Scorpius. I was watching Scorpius the other day, and he started a self-found character, and the first thing I posted in the chat was, don't forget to change your loot filter. So I can remind Scorpius of it and be super helpful, but I forget to do it myself. I'm also pretty proud that yesterday when I dropped Rake those 10 gifted subs yesterday, I actually made Rake speechless, which I think is probably impressive. That was a pretty proud moment. Yep. It was literally just because he was joking about saying, "Oh, I need to get to 700 subs now," and I was like, "Well, don't say that now. Now I have to come in and drop you a load." It's nice, man. I like watching other people be happy and you know, the streams being successful. It's really good. All right. So where do I put this point? Crashing Wave, maybe? No, he didn't cross 700 subs, sorry. He crossed 700 followers. And then he said, oh, now I've got 700 followers, I need to get 700 subs, as a joke. And he was just joking that he needs to get to 700 subs because he was on 700 followers. But as soon as he joked about hitting 700 subs, I just thought, well, I'm going to drop you 10 gifted there straight away. Of course, why not? Yeah, I actually was thinking about it. I think most of my gifted subs have actually been to other streamers, I think. Second. Let me have a look here. Subscriptions. Gifted. My subs. I don't know where, I don't think I can see my ones that I've gifted. But I think I gifted, is it Dead Rabbit and Rake? No, Dead Rabbit and Prada. I gave them gifted subs to FS with Farum. And then I gave somebody else, another streamer, yeah. I try to use my gifteds to like, just help people out, man. I spend all day at work grinding my ass off for my wages, so I might as well spend them on making other people happy, right? I know, man. I watched most of Farum's journey to 100 live in the streams. It was really funny, man. Some of the deaths were quite funny. Farum's a great guy, man. There's not actually that many British people who stream PoE 2, which means there's kind of like a gap in the afternoon when like Rabbit's logged off. Scorpius normally comes on at like 2 o'clock and then he's logged off by like, you know, by the time most people in the UK have finished work at sort of 5:30, we're still waiting for the American streamers and other sort of like people in that part of the world to get online. But some of the people who are like Scorpius and others have already logged off. And I noticed there wasn't many people around between sort of 5:30 UK time to like 8 o'clock UK time. No, Rabbit is from Rabbit's from Germany. I was talking about Farum. FS with Farum is from the UK. I think there's me, Farum, and there's another British guy who streams PoE, but I can't remember what his name is. No, Rabbit is German, 100%. But yeah, I noticed there was a bit of a gap in the afternoon where there didn't seem to be many people streaming PoE 2 after everybody finishes work in this country, so I thought I'd try and fill that gap. So I tend to stream from sort of like 5:30, 6 UK time to about 9 o'clock UK time, trying to cover that gap. Yeah, I think when Rabbit was in here earlier on, he his first chat was where'd it go? Oi, brav, which I don't really say, but yeah, Rabbit making an accent joke is dangerous because I can really easily take the mick out of a German accent. So we do actually have a nice spread of PoE streamers. Some Americans, some Germans. Scorpius is from Cyprus. There's a couple of others as well. So we do have quite a nice spread. King Congo's from the Netherlands. He's Dutch. So, yeah. German accent copying for some reason. Ah! I've always made this joke where I'm just going to turn this music down because it seems to have spiked a bit for this song and I don't know why. Oh, it's a sample at the end of another song. I always have this joke about Germans where there's only two German accents. There's either the gay German accent, which is like, oh no, I have lost my mobile phone, right? Or there's the really stern German accent, which is like, oh no, I've lost my mobile phone. You've either got like super camp sounding German or super serious sounding German. Those are the only two German accents in my mind. That's all I ever hear is either the super camp one or the super serious one, and there's nothing in the middle. That's it. And I am absolutely not going to say which one I think Rabbit has. Not on stream anyways. That would probably get me in a little bit of trouble. I've seen everything now. Yeah, I'm going for this over here. I'm trying to build this. Worked in hospitality in London for 14 years. Are you in this country? Are you in the UK? Or did you just work here for a decent amount of time? Ah, okay. Well, if you are in this country and or British, whichever, I'll let you know that bollock, up here in Yorkshire, where I'm from, bollock sounds very close to bollock in my accent, which is kind of funny. I think I'm just going to take another point here, to be fair. It needs to be in, just make sure I can fit the boots on. Yes, bollock. Very similar. Up here in Yorkshire, O's and A's can sort of get a bit confused and sound very similar. Although a lot of people don't immediately guess that I'm from Yorkshire because I pronounce my T's, because I grew up with non-Yorkshire family. A lot of Yorkshire people, they miss-teeth out things or they only pronounce the T. Classic jokes about it, but yeah, I fully pronounce all my letters, so people don't guess where I'm from very often. Good thing it's not on any official document. That would be a heck of a surname. I could see that being a surname actually, because loch is the Scottish word for a lake, right? Could possibly be a surname. What's funny is my username is pretty close to my real name. Jedi and my real name actually share a few letters. So, yeah. It's quite close. Right, so I got him, so it's just down to Gino now. And I might not even do Gino this time. I might just try and go grind, because I think what I could do is just finding either a ring or some better gloves with some flat damage on them. Take that warden bow though. What do I need to get my damage up for Gino? Flat damage mod on this ring would be nice. Should I break this? Do I break this down or do I keep it? I think I might go back and just roll this bow. James Dixon? Oh, you're trying to find letters from Jedi? Jedi, yeah. No, but if you guess the right answer, I still wouldn't say, so, yeah.
Finn makes fun of my collection, but I've seen shadows haunt us both.
I've not got enough if I break that down to get anything. Come on, Bo. Roll me something nice. Okay. These boots. Come on, movement speed. Nope. You're all disenchants, I think. You know what? I'll keep that. I might disenchant it later.
Be careful.
Put that away. Still haven't got anything good. Really could do with... Oh, I leveled up. So there'll be some better stuff in this vendor. Hopefully. Come on, give me some movement speed ES boots. Ah! Nope. Any decent gloves? No. Quiver. No, I don't change stuff a lot. It's just I've noticed in this, when I'm doing Gino here, that I'm not quite killing these fast enough to be happy. I will go try Gino again without swapping anything out and see what happens. No, I don't change stuff frequently. I tend to just keep it until, like you say, I notice that I'm kind of struggling a bit. But I'm not sure this is fast enough at the moment. Maybe I'm just being greedy. Like, this rare is going to take me a while, look. If I remember that I have breathing salvo, it probably won't take me as long. Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh, wax jacket. Nope. Push on with that in. Yeah. One charm slot, not interested. Do you know what? I actually think defense is more of a problem than damage right now. Chest would have been nice. Death articulated ornate gauntlets. Are they unique you were talking about earlier, or are they a rare pair?
I've heard enough of the beast
Yeah.
to know feeding it's a fool's game.
Death articulated. No inherent loss of rage. That could be interesting. It's 5% of max life. 5 rage per second is cool. Oh, so if you combined it with another unique that gives you max life per second, yeah. Those could be interested. I'm really excited to see what new uniques get added in for 0.3. Right, let me do GNR and see if I think I need to work on damage or defense. I think damage is probably fine as long as I'm using freezing salvo. I think the damage is fine. It's my evasion. 45%!
Kill her, and you should have everything I promised.
No noose this time.
Come on, buddy.
Remove your head myself.
Go on then.
He's gonna jump forward, isn't he? And jump straight out of my lightning rods, yeah.
You'll pay with your life. Bend the knee. First one, fire.
Should have rolled out of the crit circle earlier. That's my fault. Oof. Yeah, I got out of it that time.
To me, you'll pay with your life. Easy prey. First dawn's frost. Oriana, open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what
I
you
think,
promised.
I think not. I expected so much more. Since you are too weak to do the
It's-
job, I'll find someone.
yeah.
Goodbye.
Its damage isn't like amazing, but it's not terrible.
How dare you abandon me after all I've given you?
Come on, transform.
Killing frost. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Solstice of pain.
Terrible roll.
As night falls.
Yeah, I definitely need more damage. This is way too slow. I'm gonna end up doing like 3 or 4 of these hog things. Ah!
Forsaken frosts. As cold
Ha!
as death. Of Beir's misery. The pack won't form less. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous.
Frozen. Please don't hit me.
Solstice of pain. I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
Definitely DPS is the problem at the moment.
Breathing gale.
With mobs I can about make it with freezing salvo,
Solstice
but this is just nowhere near enough damage to take this guy down before he kills me. No way. I'm just gonna chip away at him forever apparently. Shock ground boots, that might be an idea. They got movement speed on them. Yup, it is the damage that's terrible. Ah! Yep. Basically, what I need is a couple regals, right? If I had a couple regals, I could probably roll this ring, and I could probably roll these gloves. Let me go have a look at my box. See if I've got anything good in my box. Oh, actually, let me check Renly as well.
Anything take your fancy?
Quite a bit of gold, so I could... 32% increased Ollie. Don't think that's going to be better. Nope. I wonder if 19% increased damage with bow skills is better than those two flats. I wonder if that is... that... No, 19% isn't going to be better than the two flats. But they're only adding 1 to 3 and 2 to 3.
Till next time.
Nope.
It is good to see you. Stay safe, if you can.
7. Do you know, I might try Finn.
You've caught me. Never had it. Feeling lucky?
Quiver, bow.
See you.
Where did that quiver go?
What have we got? Take a look.
Yep, that was a damage upgrade. Thank you. That was a straight upgrade.
It is good
And
to
I'm
see
never going to
you.
have recon but this level, so these might as well just be disenchanted from our regal shards. This is now I'm on 8. Yep, that was a damage increase. I might roll gloves from Finn.
Who knows what prizes await?
Less damage. Go on, give me a second one. Ah! Level of all melee skills! Why couldn't you give me +1 to level of all projectile skills? Let's sell those back. Can I take another one? Max mana.
Boy, then.
Damn it! Yep, melee is absolutely useless. Don't know why he couldn't have given me proj skills instead.
Hello. Take a putty.
Can I afford another roll, Finn? I can't. That's fine. Quiver and bow will be too expensive at this point.
Later.
Fine. But you were right, that did increase my damage slightly. And that can take a AUG as well. That's going to sit in bows for now. We just ticked over a few hours. Yep. Well, I actually think I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call the stream there for today. I didn't eat before stream, and when Rabbit came in, he reminded me that I should probably make food today. I've been on 3 hours. As a newer streamer, it can be difficult to go for like 6 hours sometimes. So I think 3 hours is probably good enough for today. Really appreciate you being here, Balak. It's been great to talk to you. And I'm going to look and see if there's anybody that I can quickly send us over to. Let me hit raid channel, see who's about. In fact, let me just look at touch on my other thing. Av, maybe? Yeah, I'm going to send us over to Pav. So, yeah, thanks for being here. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you over in Pav's stream.